See, this is insanity. Cardio circuit. It's interval training. Make sure you take enough rest when you need it.
Time is a hard concept to grasp. To give it time is hard and painful. I don't think I ever thought I could get over my bad reputation. I built a really bad name for myself in a town that's so closely knit. 10 years ago, I didn't care that my mother had to hide her purse when I was around. I didn't care that probably most of the people I hung around didn't trust me. There was a day where it just kind of hit me like nobody trusts me. And I don't blame them. I don't even trust myself. You have to say, I'm gonna go to a meeting, I'm gonna open this Bible, or I'm gonna go to this group of people that will help me. You are that first person that you have to trust. My days are busy. Some days I don't know what the day is, but I know it's a new day. I don't like that either. I get up really early. I do some self-help and exercise, read my Bible, whatever I have time to do, and then get the kids to school. My husband goes to work, and then I go open the center. And we have activities at the center. We have coffee chats or meetings or one-on-ones. Support breathing and start recognizing. There's been a huge change in the way that people view addiction. I think there's still a lot of work to be done, but from the center that we just opened for recovery coaching and meetings, you meet people that are accepting of you that you might have thought they would be closed-minded. You meet other people who have been touched by addiction. Then you meet people who want to help you help people.
I'm glad I have you because you have been very honest with me.
Sometimes too often.
Maybe just.
I'm glad today you feel grateful for that. You're probably like, oh my God, I can't just go away.
No, I'm very grateful because you know. I'm like completely powerless when I'm using.
Do you feel yourself like with every drink, like slipping away?
Mm-hmm. Just like take me away.
Mm-hmm. At first, I thought I would just tell everybody what worked for me, and they would be looking for the answer and they would take it. And that was not the right way. How do you still help them without enabling them and also without turning your back on them? Because it can get frustrating, you know, when you can see it, you're so close and they're just not there yet. Just because you're there, other people aren't going to be there on your time or do it in your way. And so to be patient and understanding and giving grace is huge.
Support comes in many different ways. The people at Save a Life have supported me, even through hard times. And I know I dump my crap sometimes, but I got to. But Sarah, you don't know how much you've done, but when you made that phone call to me and wanted me to come meet with you, to come here and volunteer and help, saved my life. I mean, right at the right time, God put you and saved life into my life. And the support that y'all have given me has actually helped me to be able to grow and to give support to other people.
Thank you.
That's it.
In other people, I've seen myself like fully, like I can relate, and it's like a version of me and someone else. And in those times, I feel like God put me in each other's paths for a reason. It's a connection like nobody else knows. When you're done with that, will you please put it in the trash can?
Oh my gosh. Hello?
Say hi!
Moose! Moose man, what are you doing? What you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Hey, Jackson. Ooh, how are you? How are you, huh?
When I met Jess, she came in to help me as a mom learning new tricks of the trade, I guess. We really clicked. And so we just started doing things together. We took our health into our own hands together and exercised. We baked things together. We taught the kids lessons together. We went to library together. We did a lot together. Shortly after, we became good friends, and she asked me to babysit. That was probably one of the most pivotal moments in my recovery, that someone would trust me with another life, their life. When that happened, I was just really like, wow, I can be anything I want to be, and I can really do this.
I know, you've talked a lot about the things that, I've helped you through or whatever, but likewise, yeah, I definitely, you have poured into my life tremendously, and I've received so much from you. Not for a second have you not,
Pull it together, woman.
Man, where are the tissues?
Know.
All right, let's say goodbye. Can you say love you to Ani?
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, love you. When I met Laci, she came to me for help from addiction.
I thought that one was...
Watching her become more comfortable in her own skin has been great, because I remember that feeling. And in her, I see so much of myself. And so I'm hoping to give someone else what I was missing.
It's not candy for the dog. New guy.
At the very beginning of my recovery, I learned you can have a meeting without me, but I can't have a meeting without you. And why I need to go to meetings, even though my higher power is with me 24 hours a day, I need to come to meetings to hear the share I just heard, to remind me all we have in recovery is one day at a time, and I don't need to fear tomorrow because I'm not there yet. And 24 hours plus 24 hours plus 24 hours is 21 years and 6 months since I've had to have a drink or a drug. Keep it in the moment. Don't worry about tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks, Lynn. I have to remind myself that I'm not a bad person because of my addiction and what I've done. Because if not, just like you said, I would be like so depressed and just useless if I didn't. And all that guilt would just eat me alive. So thank you.
Thank you, Macy.
Eventually, the opportunity presented itself that Laci would be able to babysit and help me out when I needed it. And, you know, I just knew that it was going to be a similar situation to how Jess had trusted me, and that I was able to now pass that feeling on, that I was trusting her with my life. When she showed how grateful she was, I saw a little bit of me in that, and I hope that I can be that kind of guiding light to show her that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and just to learn how to love yourself, and the rest will come in time.
Yeah. Is that good?
No phones while we're gone and no YouTube.
Okay.
But they can watch TV just now. Okay. What time should I put them in bed? Or, you know, wait?
I don't want to go to bed.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Tell him to stop.
What's he doing?
He's calling me.
Don't call her.
Burke.
You have gloves on?
Yeah. I did.
We both went to the same elementary school in Mattawankig. I guess I would have been in like the 5th grade and she would have been in like the 2nd. We had this hill we'd all slide on. And I was going down the hill. She was walking up the hill. And I think I had like run into her, but I remember she just like fell in my lap and she just rode to the bottom of the hill with me. And then I let her out. But I guess that was our first encounter. But I just loved her from day one. And I tell her that all the time. I just did. I think it's her purpose in life is to help people. She's passionate about it. She's smart. She doesn't back down. She doesn't take no. She's just a strong-willed woman. We always tell the kids, you know, we're one. This is it. This is us. This is our family. We're going to love each other. And then through that, we can show our love and kindness to other people. I'm going to read one thing. This is out of Proverbs. It says, "Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She extends a helping hand to the poor. She opens her arms to the needy. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise." I think that sums up, for me, how I view Sarah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to think back on 10 years. We lived in my mom's basement when we first had Jackson, and we had that little truck, and those are materialistic things, but to see that we took just those smaller things and built something so great. I mean, 4 children, 4 human beings, a dog, a home, not just a house, but a home. One that spelling words get done in, one that reading gets done in, one that wrestling gets done with, one that there's guitars being played and songs on Alexa and dance parties, and to build a home. We don't have it all, but in my heart and in my mind we do, you know? It's not about having all the things or having all the answers. Just being able to say that and not being ashamed that there was hard times. It was important to me to show my kids that I can take the tough and rough parts of my life and use it for good. I just didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. You always think, tomorrow it's going to be better. Tomorrow's going to be the day where I get my shit together. Tomorrow just runs into years. At the beginning, it's really hard. Like, how am I going to do this? Here I am, so many years old. All of my friends have gone to college and are starting their careers, and I have nothing to show for it. I wasted so much time. I just want to make everything better now. And to be able to learn how to slow down and to look back and think how much progress I did make. Who I want to be today is so much more than who I wanted to be then. Today, I want to be a better mother. And I can think about my marriage and all the intricate details of what makes a marriage work, and how do I be a better daughter, and how do I be a person in the community that others can look up to. Looking back, I just wanted to cook a decent meal. And so when I see somebody that isn't even in recovery yet but is wanting it, I have to remember that those were my goals then, and those were so huge for me, and those goals allowed me to create the goals that I have today 10 years later.
I'm not afraid. One step, two steps, three.
Time, which is a hard concept to grasp. To give it time is hard and painful. But if you take that time and learn how to love yourself again, and learn that somebody has your back out there, you have to hold on to that. No, it's nothing but time. It's the rest of your life.